Okay, welcome back. This next one here, number 38, is really a conceptual question. So if we can understand the concept, we'll understand this one. The question is, if the limit as x goes to 3 of g of 3 minus g of x over 3 minus x equals negative 0.628, then near the point where x equals 3, the graph of g of x is what? Okay, it's like, wait, okay, let me think about this a second. You should be able to look at this, or you can look at this right here and see g of 3 minus g of x over 3 minus x. That looks like a slope, right? It looks like f of x minus, f of x2 minus f of x1 over x2 minus x1. That's a slope equation, right? So without thinking too hard about it, I'm just looking at this and I'm saying, okay, this tells me that my slope is negative. That's a slope equation. That's telling me my slope is negative. Okay, so I circle A and I don't think about it again. Because if I'm wrong about it, then oh well. It's obviously we want to check our work and make sure we're doing the right thing. So let me not exaggerate that too much. But the point is that that looks so much like a slope equation that I don't want to sit here and bang my head against this problem for 5 minutes when I could just write down the answer and I'm probably right. So, but if we want to be more rigorous about it, let's really talk about this. Okay, so the limit as x goes to 3. Well, what does that mean? Well, if I've got some function here, right, and here is, x equals 3, let's say, okay? So this is some function, right, and here's x equals 3 at this point here, okay? If I'm taking g of 3 minus g of x, okay, well, let's take it at some random point, x over here, okay? Well, g of 3 minus g of x over 3 minus x, that's going to give me the slope of this line, right? This g of x, that's going to be this point, and x is going to be the x value of that point. So this is just giving me the slope of this line. Well, as my x gets closer and closer to 3, I'm getting closer and closer here, closer and closer here. This is exactly what we did when we were finding our derivatives, right? And as we get closer and closer, we know that as it gets really close to 3, I basically have my instantaneous slope, right? Which is my derivative, which means I'm getting the slope of the tangent line to that curve, right? I'm getting the slope of the function at x equals 3. That's exactly what this is saying. So this is basically saying the slope of the function g of x at x equals 3 is negative 0.628. So my answer is A. My function g is decreasing. Hope you got it. See you on the next video.